We need to talk about the brightest spot in this dark and stormy economy. Well, it's the stay-at-home economy stocks. Many of these have roared higher, but some of them have been left behind. Now, take Logitech. It's kind of a hybrid here. It's the king of computer peripherals like keyboards, mice, headphones, mobile speakers, remote controls, and crucially high-end gaming gear. This is a stock that's been hammered along with everything else. It's down 23% from its highs at the end of January. Their supply chains are a mess, and they recently cut their earnings forecast. Going into a normal recession, this stock wouldn't be super enticing. And I'm not sure it's the right place to be, but you know what? It does fit the stay-at-home thesis. They make exactly the hardware you need to set up a quality home office, not to mention the kind of gaming equipment that can help you be entertained when you're quarantined. And this market's getting more and more discriminating as the averages were crushed again today. Logitech finished this day in positive territory. What does that mean? Let's check in with Bracken Darrell. He's the president and CEO of Logitech International. I want to get a better sense of what the new normal means for them. Mr. Darrell, welcome back to Mad Money.
Jim, it's great to be here. Thank you for having me.
All right, so Bracken, first of all, this is obviously a terrible time for everybody in the world, but I'm wondering that there is something that's changing. It turns out that we can work well at home given products that a company like Logitech makes. Are we ever going to go back to the way we were?
You know, in our last Analyst Investor Day, we went through our 3 growth businesses, which are about 85% of our portfolio. Video conferencing or video everywhere is one of them. The conventional desktop is the second, and gaming is the third. And I think the reality is that we said there's a secular trend for all of them moving in the direction of more and more. And one of the reasons for that is there's more and more remote work from anywhere happening. What we didn't expect was that we would accelerate that trend so dramatically behind this pandemic. You know, our products bring kind of community and connection to people when they're at home alone, working with other people. And so I really think we're not seeing a change in direction. We're seeing a dramatic acceleration in the direction we believed was happening anyway.
Well, one of the things that I've learned is that kids sometimes do better schoolwork at home if they have the right equipment. Fanciful, or maybe it makes sense?
Yeah, you know, and I think kids do better work at home when they're next to their mom or dad at the kitchen table, like I was growing up. And big kids like you and me also often do better at home working there. I had a meeting this last week with 28 people on a video call. First time we'd done it by video. Every single person was alone in a video call using our webcams, and it was the best meeting we've had. And we surveyed afterward, and we're going to keep doing them that way.
All right, go over why that is, because I've been torn. Look, I'm not going to be existential in the show, but, you know, I'm a high five guy, and I'm a fist bump guy. I'm all the things that you learn from when you're in high school. I just carried. I mean, it is a little bit soulless, isn't it?
You know, here's the thing. Do I believe that the future is all of us working alone in rooms? No. But I do think in a world where, you know, it's bad for the environment to hop in your car and drive around, it's also super convenient from a personal standpoint to be home with your kids when you want to be and have that flexibility. I believe that a larger and larger percentage of our work lives will be working from home or working from anywhere. It doesn't mean the office will go away. People like you and I thrive on it. But you can also have an amazing experience online in a remarkably casual. I can do almost everything except give you a fist bump from the comfort of my kitchen table.
Well, you know what? It's tough for. I mean, the stock was up today. I know we're intra-quarter. It's difficult for you to discuss. Zoom video up another $8, but I mean, it has got to been a spur to your business, right?
You know, look. At the end of the day, we said this in just a couple of weeks ago. The big driver of our business, three drivers of our business: video everywhere. Obviously, that's where the world's headed. Was headed before, and it's headed there now during the coronavirus, and it'll just be an acceleration beyond. The desktop is the second one. Our mice, our keyboards, our headsets, our webcams. You know, that obviously people are duplicating what they've got at work at home now. So we're there to help them build that convenience. And then the third one's gaming. You know, I just heard the other day that Steam on Saturday morning broke a record, had almost 19.7 million people simultaneously playing video games online. That's our third business. So all 3 of our businesses are really well positioned to help people stay connected and help build communities as we go forward.
Well, it's you know, I've got a daughter who teaches English in a middle school in Madrid, and hasn't been able to get out of her apartment. I got to go tell her to get wired, maybe play some video games, because she's going stir crazy.
Well, I'll tell you one of the things we're doing now. We're putting together a package with partners to try to help teachers like your daughter in select countries by giving them a webcam, giving them a headset at either free or a very discounted price, So that's really our game plan. We really want to be a positive force during this really difficult time.
Well, I think that's your nature. I mean, I've come to know you over time, and the good guys do win. I mean, it's terrific that you're in a place where I know you'll help people beyond just sell stuff. And we all love your equipment. And I do know that the gaming business, I'm in touch with a friend of mine who's saying, listen, Jim, I got to get a hold of NVIDIA. I have so much business. He does online gaming. We need the chips. So, I mean, obviously your three trends are what this market wants. And your stock has come down a lot. I'm going to tell people, listen, stay-at-home economy, you can do Logitech as well as you can do Zoom.
Well, you know, we partner with Zoom, so we're part of that Zoom story. And we're, you know, at the end of the day, as you said, our three big businesses, all of them are driving on long-term, strong secular growth trends that are accelerated by this current environment. And, you know, we're really here to make sure that people have what they need when they need it so they can stay connected and stay a part of a community while they're alone.
Well, look, I want to thank you so much for coming on. Again, the stay-at-home economy is going to be a continual theme for me for the rest of the year because it's not going to end when this ends, but this will end. That's Bracken Darrell, the president and CEO of Logitech International. Thank you so much. Bracken, good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Jeff.
Absolutely. Okay, well, look, it's not. I watch this Zoom go up every day, and I'm thinking, all right, is there another Zoom? Well, Zoom is good. But you know what? Look at this Logitech. They're doing pretty well. Mad Money's back after the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.